Overcoming reluctance. It was hard reluctance to get started. Is that procrastination? I've been known for procrastination. Very much so for procrastination. But after just doing a little bit on the last one, I had to go call it quits. And I didn't really get much accomplished. And I'm not doing nothing in between. Because if I rush to do anything, then I ain't really getting nothing out of it. So, once I'm done it, what do I do next? I gotta try to find something else. So, we're gonna do a little bit more. I was reluctant to get started. Reluctant on the decision to do a little bit more. I was going to blame lighting or, I don't know, daylight. Find a reason to put it off. Procrastinate. Avoid. I don't know. Well, part of it too is videotape and stuff now. You know, I mean, would be alone, content with myself all the time. Basically, I'm doing did then what I'm doing now. Just, you know, I'm pretty much doing the same thing now, except I'm recording it instead of sitting in the woods currently by a lake. Just doing this in complete silence. And decide to record it and do what I would be doing and just whatever I'm thinking, just say out loud. You have too much distractions around you. You can't really figure out sometimes what you should be doing. Just need time. Time to just figure things out. Time to think. Time to embrace some stoic knowledge of stoicism. Separate your emotions from wisdom and logic, and use the latter to make the best educated decision possible. Too many times people let the emotions get the best of them. And then they start making decisions not based in logic or reason, but on emotion. Chemical reactions happening at that time, allowing emotions to dictate your actions are not a good way to go. In all aspects. When you start letting your emotions take over, doesn't becomes personal. It doesn't become a zero-sum game. be a zero-sum game. There's no need for winners or losers. There's some way everybody can benefit. Or be content. Fairness and justice. They come into it big time. Anyway, took kind of neat underneath. Pretty smooth. Well, not smooth yet, but I mean, I thought it was going to be a rough going underneath, but just the texture of the bark was rough. So we'll keep taking it down. I got the cambium layer or whatever to still take off the softwood underneath the bark. Before I get down to the whiter, I guess, sapwood. And let's see what colors appear or details. Little knots or rings. Sorry. You call this a wisdom break. Alright, we'll just go take a little wisdom break here, and here's the first little pipe. And this is what we're trying to kind of recreate here, seeing if that was a one-off, or see if we can replicate it maybe, or something close again, functional. Since making that first one, I've grown quite attached to it, so it became a comfort thing. I made it so well to fit my hand that I would wake up thinking I was holding it. Afraid to break it because of the my apologies. I ain't cutting nothing out. You get what you get. Anyway, where were we? Wisdom break, yeah. I'm gonna keep carving away at the bowl. Take this bark off. Let's get some more started here. Wisdom break is officially over. Alrighty. Gloves back on, safety. Try to get a goal accomplished. Let's get all this rough bark off of this. See if we could do something. That's my goal. I was hoping to do it in one shot, and I take things just one little step at a time. And that's what I was saying. Just such a reluctance to get started. Reluctance to take too much on at once. Start at square one. Just something to do to keep my mind thinking about things I don't really care to think about. Not anywhere particularly interesting. Most important place is my own head. Regardless of where I am. who I am. Yeah, that's something. Like I said, when you're alone, that's one of the things you ask yourself. And like I said, this is just out loud, nothing of any importance. So, oh, get this last little chunk off here. Got too deep. Maybe I'll switch to the other knife. Oops. There is concentration. That's why I decided to try, instead of a floor, to keep stuff to look at. At least that way, in case I drift off here, talking to myself, I'm not paying attention. There's at least something to look at. Like I said, this is for myself. This is kind of my own journey, my own little self-therapy. And I kind of stumbled across through whittling and pipe making, and not by any means know what I'm doing, and either just it was something to occupy myself. I guess trying to find a hobby. Fishing was a hobby, but sometimes in fishing, you get that lucky day. Oh, that great day. Can't stop catching fish. It's a great day. Yeah, it could be a tiring day too. Excitement can be mentally draining. Yeah, oh, that's a great day. That's going to go on for that memory for years. They take us alive out here. More of carp fishing, trout fishing. Just sit. Sometimes you have those days where you don't catch anything. They see most of my days, but we never did go fishing for the expectation of the catch. You went for the experience. The catch. That was just an extra benefit. But the time, yeah, the time you could get. That time, that empty time in between cutting bait or waiting for a fish. And the time you're not doing anything whatsoever. And that little bit of time sometimes can be the sweetest time. And when time's all you want, when you realize that's the only thing you can ever get, will never come back. Time becomes the most important things. Then you realize money, anything, possessions, stuff like that, is never worth anything but the coupons called dollars. Those coupons you trade your time for physical health, mental health, all for those coupons.